Hey guys, for everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving, I just want to wish you all a really great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great one. I celebrated Thanksgiving today with my family, and it was really good. Thanksgiving's probably the trickiest holiday for me because with binge eating disorder, it's basically overeating, and Thanksgiving is a holiday that's kind of based around overeating and it would be akin to an alcoholic celebrating binge drinking day, pretty much. Everyone around you is doing it. It's socially acceptable to do, and uh, you could easily make a case for it. But I went in with a plan. I knew, I've had thousands of Thanksgivings in my life, so those are over. Um, so I went in with a plan, and I was able to partake, uh, not feel left out. I by now I'm pretty good at figuring out what I can have and what I can't, and what to do. So uh, I got to participate, not feel left out. Had to stay away from all of the wonderful desserts that my family cooks, which is just a lot of amazing things, and kids coming up to me with white chocolate covered pretzels and being like, "Here, hold this," and I'm like, and then I just have it because they don't give me a choice. My little nephews too, and it just starts melting in my fingers, and uh, you know, no bites, nothing. I didn't have a weak moment. I powered through it, and it wasn't too bad. I'm kind of used to it by now, uh, and it was really cool because we have Thanksgiving in the same place every year. And I walk in, and the room is just the same. The people are the same, but for me, everything is completely different. Uh, Thanksgiving was always so stressful for me because they keep it down in a garage that's off away from the house, and it's a bit of a walk. And that walk was always really challenging. It's down a hill. Um, it was always tough, and usually by the time I got there, I was sweating, just pouring with sweat. Uh, and the chairs, I was always afraid I was going to break the chairs when I would sit down. And I had to sit immediately. Like as soon as I got in there, I had to find a chair, which is awkward because you come in and everybody's like, "Hey, hi," but you just got to sit down because my back was killing me. I was sweating. I'm embarrassed. That's how it always was before, and this time it's not even a thought. I walked in, stood the whole time, stood in line for 15 minutes because we got a big family for our food, and stood and talked to people, stood and watched the girls. Standing isn't an issue. I don't have to worry about the chair breaking when I sit down. So it's a really cool feeling to work so hard at something for so long, and then you know see it pay off right there before your eyes. And it just felt good. And this Thanksgiving, like I think 5 or 6 people all commented and said that they could tell I lost weight or that I was looking good and stuff like that, and that's really cool too, just to hear because I don't hear it very much. I've went to past Thanksgivings and Christmases and like not one person mentioned that I've lost weight. Uh, you know, it's not as noticeable until you get down towards the end, um, which I'm getting closer to. I'm not, I'm closer, not close, but closer. uh, I went to the doctor earlier this week, and the last time I went to this doctor, I was 296. And this time, when I stepped on the scale 30 weeks later, I was 263, I believe. So I lost 33 pounds in 30 weeks, which in the past I would have kind of been disappointed with because it's a little bit over a pound a week, not much. And I have these different timetables in my head when I started this in January of 2017. And they definitely all had me being done by now, really, or at least the end of this year. And that's not going to be the case at all, and that's fine. I fretted about it for quite some time, but I'm past that now. You know, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to race to the finish line? Is there a finish line? Because I thought there was last time, and it all fell apart. I think what I've been doing is building a solid foundation as opposed to the last time, which I had no foundation. I was still binging the last time through it. I was restricting too much during the week, and I was binging during the weekend. I was getting a calorie deficit, but it wasn't anything that would ever be sustainable throughout my life. I was heading off the edge of a cliff no matter what, and I didn't know it. Um, you know, so now I'm doing something that a professional has laid out for me, something tailored to my eating disorder. I've accepted that sugar to me is a drug, and it's one that I've abused so much that it ruined my life, and it took my life, and it stole everything, and that I can't have it. I can't have a little bit of it. I can't have any of it. So, uh, and I learned how to avoid it and still have foods I enjoy and everything. So, I think that's the most important thing. So it doesn't really matter when I get to the finish line. It just matters that I stay on this course. If I don't ever lose another pound, I'm a million times better off right now than I was 2 years ago. I can tell you that. So, and I am. I'm continuing to lose weight. So, uh, I'm starting to see it. Like when I look at pictures from like 7 or 8 months ago, I can tell the difference, and before I couldn't. I have body dysmorphia pretty bad. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of coming to terms with it all, and finding like an easement that I haven't really had, and like a calm. And this is all while knowing it's just going to continue to get better. I'm just going to continue to lose more weight, and I'm going to feel better. Uh, a really cool things are starting to happen, and that's always just such an amazing time. This is the things that I used to think, or I wouldn't even allow myself to think about of my last journey because they hurt too much. When I thought about like the goals I would reach, and being able to jog for the first time and stuff like that. Because it's such an amazing feeling, and I had felt like it slept away forever, so I wouldn't even let myself think about it. But those things are happening now. Um, in January of 2017, I took a picture with a goal outfit, or I thought, this is going to be my goal outfit, and I couldn't get the shirt past my belly button, and the pants I chose, I couldn't get over my thighs. Now I thought I was just going to be able to like show you how far I was from, buttoning, and then later I'd be able to button. I couldn't even get it over my thighs, so the pictures were a mess. And I was like, no one's ever going to see these because these are terrible. But I found those clothes. I had them stashed away, and I found them, and I was like, I wonder. It's been almost 2 years. Let's see. And I put on the shirt. The shirt is an extra large. It was still very tight, but it covered me. And the pants. I put on the pants, and not only did they go up, but I buckled them, I buttoned them, and they were kind of loose. And I would need a belt. I'm actually going to wear them now. They're going to be my pants I wear this winter because they're the smallest pair I have right now. Uh, Before I was wearing 56s and 58s, and these were 40s. And I didn't think, I got out a pair of 46s out of storage, and I thought these are, hopefully I can get in these, and they were too big. I had to get rid of them, and I was been wearing 42s, but the 40s are even a little too big. So that in itself kind of just blew my mind because 40 is not something I thought I was even near. So that was really cool. Yeah, I'm going to be wearing my goal pants. So I mean that says something. I'm not at my goal, but uh, that's what I thought of as my goal when I started, and to be able to you know have the memory of not even be able to get them up because that was a really bad situation. I didn't know how bad I was, and those pictures really bothered me. And to be able to get those on, it's an awesome feeling. But uh, yeah, so that was my Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a really good one. And you know what I'm thankful for this year is that I didn't give up on myself when things were the hardest at the beginning, and when I didn't have a reason to believe in myself at all because I had just been failing over and over and over. That I stuck with it, and that I put this dream in front of everything else, all the donuts and cookies that rolled my way each time, and that I'm able to be here and be closer than ever to getting there. And I'm also thankful for you guys, for all of the people, and there are a lot of you that have been around for a decade or more, and you guys have stuck with me. You've cared, you've given me supportive comments, and reached out, and you help keep me accountable because I know you guys are out there watching, and I always want to make you guys proud, and I want to try to do my best. So when I'm out there exercising and stuff, when things get hard, I really do kind of imagine everyone behind me. You know, like you guys have my back, and I really do appreciate that. I am thankful for that. I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving, a great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Until next time, knuckle love.